Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir? 1 minute, me dog. 1 minute, me dog. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? 1 minute, me dog. 1 minute's me dog. What is going on, my friends? It is your boy John Quick. Talk that lingo crew. Talk that lingo very fast. You already know the vibes, and like I always say, it is harder to keep money than to get it. But we're gonna be talking about. You already know what we're gonna be talking about. This James Harden, Ben Simmons, mega blockbuster trade. It went down. It happened. Listen, I got a fantastic story to share with y'all. Uh, around the whole thing going down as well. A couple weeks ago, I actually bought some Sixers tickets to the Nets game. Ironically, right? I bought these tickets for $90. I bought four of them for $90. 2 weeks later, which is today, Ben Simmons gets traded for Harden. You wouldn't believe it, but the tickets done went up, skyrocketed. What was once $90 per ticket is now hundreds of dollars per ticket. I love it. Great things happening around this trade. Let me know in the comments if you think this is a good trade, bad trade. Give me your trade grade. Give me your trade grade. We're gonna have some people up here. Let's make sure people are able to get up in here. Yeah, man. If you are in here, drop a like. If you are in here, drop a like. You already know the vibes. It is your boy John Quick. It's harder to keep money than to get it. Hopefully, y'all have been seeing the reels we've been putting up, trying to educate some people on really those reels are like try to educate people who are not into stocks or into all of that investing stuff. Cause I'm not even really into it myself. Like for real, for real. I know people who are like mad into it, like deeply into it, and I'm not invested in that level. But what I will say is I know a ton of people who have a hard time saving money. I know a ton of people who really let me make sure my yeah it's just like you got to be able to put some money to the side. If you are saving it, don't save all of it in the bank. That's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now. Give me 1 second. Like I said, if you are in here, drop a like. If you are in here, drop a like. It's your boy John Quick. James Harden was traded to the 76ers. I'm just trying to make sure we can get all the people up in here. Bear with me one moment, my friends. You already know the vibe. I appreciate y'all tapping into the talk that lingo crew, talk that lingo very fast. You already know the vibes. Let's go. What we do? What we do? All right, folks. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Wait 1 second. Put this down. All right. Oh, let's go. Oh yeah, and a James Harden Sixers jersey is a must too. A James Harden Sixers jersey is a must, absolute must. Where we at with it? You already know we gotta pour the diplomatic go. You already know. I don't even know, man. We could do Hennessy, but we listen. We got a spot. I'm not even gonna go into it right now. We talking James Harden getting treated for Ben Simmons. Actually, James Harden got traded for a couple more pieces than Ben Simmons, and we're gonna talk about the grade the trade. I'm grading the trade. I gotta give, I gotta give this trade a B. I gotta give this trade a B. As of right now, I'm giving it a B for both teams. Both teams definitely get a B as we have just been joined by the gracious presence of my boy. Talib Bands. What's going on, my brother? How you living out here? How's everything?
Man, everything is blessed, man.
Yes,
Cannot
sir.
complain.
Yes, sir. I see you looking fly, fresh as ever, like always. I already know, man, what you get into. What you got on ice cream today?
Man, you already know the vibes, man. Let Pharrell know to get at me.
Yes, sir. Pharrell, get at my boy, man. Get at my boy. I know where the story. You said the story was up in Queens, right?
Matter of fact, if y'all try and cop any fresh gear, I would suggest y'all go to Capsule. Capsule, New York.
Where it's at? It's in Queens.
Nah, they got a spot in Harlem 125th, and they got a spot
Harlem.
out there in the Bronx. Yeah,
Got you. Harlem. Harlem. Got you. Harlem. Harlem.
Harlem
Harlem.
World. Yeah, shout out to Harlem.
Harlem world. You already know, man. What you up to, man? How you living, man? You heard about this trade? What you got going on today, my brother?
Man, I'm happy. I'm happy that bitch ass nigga left.
Damn. Who's that bitch ass nigga? Cause you from Brooklyn. Let me clarify. He is from Brooklyn. A lot of the people who probably watch this show are from Brooklyn as well. But we got another side who are from Philly as well, because you know your boy from Philly. So who's the nigga you glad to see go?
James Harden, man.
Right. Okay. Okay.
James Harden know who he is. We
That's
ain't even
ridiculous.
want you, bro.
That's ridiculous. Why you say it like that though? Y'all didn't want James Harden. What? He gave
I'm gonna
y'all
say it
20,
like that.
10, and 8. 20, 10, and 8.
My guy. Has he made a real playoff run?
Harden?
Yeah.
Um, I wouldn't say he hasn't made a real
You know,
playoff run, because when he was with the Rockets, they did do something. They was doing something. So he has experience at least going to the conference finals at least and winning 3 games. That's the least I could say.
but have they been the team that was like the Houston Rockets versus Brooklyn or versus Miami or versus the Celtics? And it wasn't never that for no championship.
True.
Harden was supposed to be the guy that, and I'm not gonna say he was supposed to do it by himself,
Mhm.
but he was supposed to be the guy that when put around me later.
We done lost him, man. He must have been talking a bunch of bullshit. We done lost him. Grade the trade. I want to hear y'all grade the trade. What's your grade for this trade? Oh, he's back.
My fault, y'all. I apologize. My phone was about to update or some shit. But back
Yeah.
to what I was saying, Harden was supposed to be the guy that if put around the right other players and the right chemistry, was supposed to lead Houston to a chip, or if not get a ring, at least be a contender,
Hmm.
you know? And
Hmm.
he's never ever succeeded at that. He felt his last attempt at it would have probably been joining KD and Kyrie.
Hmm.
You feel me? Having Griffin on there,
Hmm.
and still, and look where he's at now. He wants to leave.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. It's
not
funny.
even. You feel me? They not even in the playoffs yet, bro. And he's
Hmm.
leaving to go to another
Hmm.
team
Yeah.
that now has to be structured around him. So you can already, knock off the 76ers from making any type of playoff run anymore
Hold up. What you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Run that back. Run that back. What you mean? You can count them out.
because they got to come back next year.
All right. And what you
I
mean?
mean, it's not an end. I'm just saying. So we not expecting them to get a ring this year.
Why?
And then I understand that might pinch a nerve. You being a native.
Yeah. 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 Why would you say that? What you mean? Like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to expand on that point, because I
All
don't.
right, so check this out. Ben Simmons was already acting like a baby.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie. The 76ers, y'all got a squad. Y'all got a squad.
Sure.
But y'all about to have the James Harden curse on y'all.
I'm with you on that. That there is, or may be, or could possibly be a James Harden curse. I'm with you on that. Continue.
All right, y'all about to have that problem on your hands.
Okay.
Y'all about to have that problem on your hands. So whatever y'all do, if y'all do anything crazy, I'm gonna have to save that for next year,
Mm. And what's the whole deal about you don't think the Sixers can go win a chip this year though? This is like a win
bro.
now move for the Sixers
Think
to
about it
have
like
made.
this. Think about it like this. James Harden is gonna lace up his little sneakers, and he's gonna put on his Philly jersey, and he's gonna comb his beard. He's gonna feel extra Philly with that beard too.
He definitely
Nigga,
gonna feel Philly with that beard for
yo,
sure. He already got
James
the
Harden,
beard
there's not enough.
rocking and rolling.
James Harden, there's not enough Muslim oil in Philly to make you feel like a Philly native nigga. All right, he's not gonna do it for y'all. He gonna make some nice shots. He's a shooter.
So what do
I
you
give
think
you
about
guys that.
pairing him with Embiid? You don't think that that's gonna be first of all, let me tell you something like this. Harden, the combination of Harden and Durant is gonna work no matter what, and it did work, right?
Right.
The, the combination of Harden and Embiid is probably a better combination if you think about the style of play of the two, because Harden and Durant sort of need the at this stage in KD's career, he needs the ball in his hand, right? Now with
Mhm.
Embiid, he can be that pick and pop player that Harden has always had. Now, I don't think Embiid is going to be able to be a Clint Capella when he's running up, sprinting down the floor. I don't think he's going to be able to do that. But I do think stylistically, it is a really, really nice fit. Very damn near a perfect fit.
You know what? I might have to see, but I do know this: with what the Suns is doing,
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, what's really just happening on the West, um, I don't see the 76ers doing anything to knock the Suns off, or let alone match up next to what Curry and what they doing over there on
Hmm.
Golden State, because they wildin'. Unless them niggas get hurt,
Hmm.
and I wouldn't wish that on any of them. I hope the rest of their basketball career is healthy.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, everyone is looking at a return. The motherfucking Golden State Warriors winning the ring, but
Hmm.
you know, but Ben Simmons is going to be a better player because, and I'm telling you this, KD is going to take him under the wing.
I guess that was my next question to you. Do you think that Simmons needs to get any better while he's playing with KD and Kyrie? Do you think
Yeah, he does.
you
He
think he
does.
does?
But you know what? You know what? That's going to happen naturally
Hmm.
because you got to remember Ben Simmons is still a young player.
Right.
You feel me? He
Hmm.
he was he was not even probably. I'm damn near for sure. He was watching KD play ball.
Hmm.
You feel me?
When he was growing up, you saying? Okay, I'm following
Yeah.
you. I'm following you.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
like being able to now actually be next to this guy that can give you a whole lot of greatness, and then now you next to damn near arguably one of the best handlers in the game of basketball. Just
Mhm.
having that mentorship, and I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure a lot of what rubbed off LeBron James on a Kyrie, you gonna have all of this on you.
Mhm.
And it's like, all right, bro, we saw what you came from. We understand you were upset.
Mhm.
Um, you're out of that situation now. You can't be dragging us into this now.
Oh, I understand that for sure, man. Listen, man, it is your boy John Quick. Talk that lingo very fast. You already know the vibes. As y'all all know, James Harden has just been traded to the 76ers. Drop a one in the chat if you think this is a good trade. Drop a two in the chat if you think this is a bad trade. We on the line with my boy Talib Band. Talib, is it Talib or Talib? Because it's so crazy
Yo,
because I
bro, I'll
want to
be
Talib
right
Band.
back. I'll be right back, all right?
All right, all right. Well, he's out.
Call me, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, he's calling. He's calling. Richard, why you think this is a good trade? Why you think this is a good trade, man? Because listen, I'm all for Ben Simmons going to another team, but you can't trade him to a team that's one in the division. You can't trade him to a team that already has Kevin Durant. That's what you don't. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, you can't trade him to a team that already has Kevin Durant, and then you can't send him to that team with 2 first-round draft picks. That I mean, we just got a 33-year-old or a 32-year-old. Somebody let me know how old Harden is, but we just got a 32, 33-year-old veteran. Trust the process. All right. This we might have to make this the topic of discussion, because listen, the process is over. The process has been over. We literally just got Harden after he was traded last year, right? So one of my questions is, how long do you think it's going to take for James Harden to want out of Philly? How long do you think it's going to take for James Harden to want out of Philly? He wanted out of Houston a long time ago, and he didn't get his way. He wanted out of Brooklyn after one season. He wanted out of Brooklyn after one season. How long do you think it's going to take for him to want out of Philly? You already know, man. It's your boy John Quick. Richard, I appreciate you commenting too, my brother. Join the show whenever you can. If you want to, feel free. We definitely talking about this Ben Simmons, James Harden trade. If you think this is a bad trade, put a 2 in the comments. If you think this is an incredible or a good trade, put a 1 in the comments. I see I got people watching on Twitch. What's up, my Twitch people? You already know the vibes. If you are on Facebook, make sure you're sharing the stream. Make sure you are liking the stream. This is how we eat. Believe it or not, it's not just likes. It's not just comments. It is funds. You feel me? So that's why I have my brother up here. You gotta let me know, man. Is it Talib bands or is it Talib bands? I'm kind of confused.
Nah, see, so that's Talib.
It's Talib bands.
Talib, yeah, Talib
Okay,
Bands.
okay. I gotta introduce you a little bit better than that, my boy. My fault. My fault. What you sipping on, my dog?
Man, I got some apple juice. Just apple juice, to be honest with you. I ain't even gonna front like it's something in here.
You almost did. Almost caught your ass too, man.
I was like, nah, it's fucking here. It's apple juice.
Yes, sir, man.
2 years, no chip, though. That's a fact.
2 years, no chip, man. No chip. No chip. But let me
Just like them niggas over there with the Clippers.
we listen, we ain't even gonna this ain't even
That was
gonna
a
be
waste of
nothing
money.
about this show ain't nothing about no teams in LA, because they all know that I'm a Lakers fan for real. I've now signed up to the gang, and I am a Sixers fan for sure. Listen, my whole thing about this trade
It's
is
true.
that it is a solid trade for both teams. It is aspects of this trade that I love. It's aspects of this trade that I hate. Most importantly, I hate the fact that Simmons gets to go and play with Kevin Durant. Like, you want to talk about styles of Embiid and Harden, Durant and Simmons, those two pair almost perfectly. And then you got the Swiss Army knife Kyrie on the other wing. You know what I'm saying? I know you like Kyrie too.
Nah, that's my boy. That's my boy.
I know you like Kyrie too. Kyrie he's that bull. He's been that bull.
It's a fact. We'll always be that boy too, as long as he stay healthy. But I know he need a ring under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want Kyrie to get the Chris Paul effect.
Mm-hmm.
Like cause
Kyrie got a ring with the Cavs though.
I mean, yeah, he do have a ring, but it shouldn't just be one ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people will always arguably say he only got that ring because of LeBron James.
I could see people saying that.
You know what I'm saying? And then because, well, let's be honest, what was Cleveland doing? I mean, they were winning games,
Mm-hmm.
but Kyrie never took them to a playoff. Never had him at the conference. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Never took him to the finals.
Not
So
Boston. Not Boston.
you feel me? And he never, yeah, he didn't even do it with Boston.
Right.
So now he has this stigma behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can say, yeah, of course he won that ring, and no one can take that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
As so much as no one can take away that ring from that person that only goes on a court and spends 14 seconds on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but at the same time, it's the whole thing about Kyrie. I love Kyrie. I love his game. I love everything he does on the court. I really, really do. The thing about Kyrie is that sometimes I fear with Kyrie that I have not seen him play his best basketball. That's my fear with Kyrie. I have not been able to see. All right, so when I say that, I mean obviously we see Kyrie balling and he's a great player, but I'm talking about you remember when Kobe was putting up 40 points for 30 games straight, and it was just like, why? Like, that's a marvel of a stat line. Like, you can put up 30 for an X a number of games, and it's just like phenomenal. With Kyrie, it's like he starts playing, you get him going for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then all of a sudden he's out of the lineup and you can't really enjoy it. Then when he comes back, you're like, oh, I love this. And
right.
then next thing you know, he can't play the next game, or he's not playing for the next couple of weeks, or for whatever the reason is. And it's just like I'm I fear that we are not able to appreciate his game appropriately because he is not playing every night, every single night.
But why is that though? We know
Number
why.
number of reasons.
It's that COVID stuff.
Oh yeah, but that's all about to change in New York, ain't it?
Um, I mean, they say they're gonna lift shit, but of course, certain place more for just a bunch of people. You can't really have you have to put the mask back on, but well, we're gonna see. I
Yeah.
know when I'm on a fucking train,
Mm-hmm.
my mask is going back on
Mm-hmm.
because people are still gonna be coughing and sneezing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to sound mean, but homeless people are gonna be on them trains coughing,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want that. We just be breathing that shit in.
Let me ask you another question, man. What do you think about Kevin Durant? Do you think he approved this trade? What are your thoughts on, if he was either in the room at that final hour of this trade going down, or what you
Nah,
think was happening there?
I don't think Kyrie was in the room.
KD, not Kyrie. Kyrie
Oh,
couldn't
oh,
even be
KD.
in the building. He couldn't even
Nah,
be in the building in New York. He don't have a vaccination card, my boy. He can't even be in the building in New York. He,
crazy,
he probably ain't even staying in. Well, don't he? He probably live in Jersey or something like that.
right?
But do you
But
think KD
no,
was in the room?
I never, I never took KD for being that type of person anyway.
Not like a LeBron where you can kind of like move the checker pieces as you see fit. Got you.
Exactly,
Got you.
exactly. You know, KD is gonna probably be like, yo, I can see him right now. You know, speaking to an interview like, yo, man, you know, he wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I trust this organization. I'm sure we'll find someone to fill his shoes. He
Mm-hmm.
left a pretty big, you know, pair of shoes to fill. Of course, he's going to show respect.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still a business, and you know, I still got to get the job done. And that's it. Durant's not going to fucking care. Exactly. Durant approves. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Double shout out to Brent Christopher. I hear
Mm-hmm.
you.
That's my
You
boy.
feel me?
Shout out, Brent. Brent, thanks so much for commenting for sure. If
It's a
you are
fact.
on Facebook, make sure you drop a like. If you are in here, drop a like. We appreciate y'all tapping into the talk that lingo. Um, I guess my whole thing with Durant not being that type of player like LeBron, where you got that, what's the call, like the puppets where you pulling strings and stuff like that. I'm not
Yeah.
thinking that Durant is that, but what I am thinking is that he was on the phone with them in that final hour,
Hmm.
verifying this trade going through. I mean, it's already been reported that he's already talked to Ben Simmons. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
He's already talked to Ben Simmons. I don't know if y'all know, but the All-Star teams were selected tonight via television. I believe it was via TNT. It was LeBron James and Kevin Durant. It was very entertaining too. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check that out for sure. It was very, very entertaining. What Brent says, Simmons is gonna make Kyrie and Durant even better. Simmons is more pass first than Harden ever was. I guess that's one of my questions too. What does Ben Simmons bring to the Nets that Harden really didn't bring to the Nets? Because I understand that
Right?
Simmons.
He's going to share that ball properly.
Okay, I'm listening.
He's going to share that ball properly. Yo, Brent couldn't have said it any more better. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He's going to bring that LeBron style.
Hmm.
He's going to want to share the ball. And then the nigga tall too. So,
Hmm.
once they, and he's strong. So it's not even once
Hmm.
they build it. He's strong. So he's going to eat. He's going to eat. He's going to open up the field more.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All that passion is going to look beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying? I never lost faith in Ben Simmons, even when he was acting out.
so you not afraid that Ben Simmons could start being a little potty mouth coming to New York, because New York
No.
media is a whole different beast than Philly. Philly, we just got very, very dominant personality fans. You feel what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
If he was
Brooklyn,
smart,
Brooklyn, y'all got a bunch of pop smokes in the building every time y'all play the games. You feel what I'm
yo,
saying?
you
And
already know.
that
Okay,
could
okay.
be either a good or a bad thing at a given time. You understand what I'm saying? But what you think Ben Simmons is thinking about transitioning from the Philadelphia media to the Brooklyn media?
He's young, so he's gonna love it. He's young, so he's gonna love it. His marketing team and his whole team around him is gonna love it also because of what it does for him financially. Now, if he's smart, and Ben Simmons, I'm talking to you. If you smart, you're gonna shut the fuck up and play ball and just be in the gym, nigga. Just be accounted for, nigga. And that's it. That's it, bro. Get your money, stay out your motherfucking bag, nigga, and just do
Yeah,
what everyone here loves to do. Exactly. And Simmons is an elite perimeter defender, and I just fucking said that. Yo, double salute, cause I had just finished saying that. Like he's
yeah,
strong.
yeah.
He's gonna be in
Yo,
that
Brent,
paint.
I gotta get you up here, Brent. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat.
You feel me? This nigga Harden doesn't he doesn't defend. He'll let you if you get past Harden like 2 feet. This nigga will literally stop running and let you. It's depressing.
I
And
think
Steve Nash will help Simmons develop too. It's a perfect match. You already know
perfect,
this.
perfect match. I really, really do think this is the most important thing that has been said tonight. I really, really do. Ben Simmons has never, ever, ever had a coach that's probably going to hold him accountable like Steve Nash will. Now, the difference between Steve Nash and Doc Rivers is huge, right? Because Doc Rivers is probably going to be a leader of men, right? Steve Nash is going to show Ben Simmons how to be a leader of men. You get what I'm saying? Doc Rivers is the leader of men in the locker room. Nash is going to show Simmons how to be that leader. Listen, my whole thinking of this trade really is that the fact that you send Simmons to the Nets with Curry, they already had Patty Mills, not to mention that freak of nature they got up there in Brooklyn, y'all hoarding up there at the Barclays Center, Kevin Durant. this is almost the perfect team. They really put together a beautiful team for now and an amazing team for the future. They got 2 first round picks out of this. Now, if the Sixers are terrible, they wind up being bad, then those 2 picks are going to be incredible picks. Incredible picks. So you got younger.
Yeah,
They filled a lot of holes in their team with this trade.
as they were supposed to.
They really did. They really did. Prince said New York fans New York fans say even more than Philly fans, he thinks. What you think? Oh
New
yeah,
York fans say
I
even
remember the
more.
Trae Young chance. I definitely remember the Trae Young chance for sure. I remember the Trae Young chance for sure. The one thing about the whole Knicks and Hawks series last year, it was just great basketball. It was you were just watching great basketball. You know what I mean? Like that was a beautiful thing to see. Um, what you think about the Sixers, or what you think about the Nets ultimately being able to win the championship this year? You think it's possible? You think it's
It's possible.
okay?
It's possible. The Nets have a chance.
Okay. Let me see.
The Nets have a chance. I see it.
Let me see. I'm trying to think if I disagree with you, but I really don't. I do think the Nets have a chance. I do think they have
I
a
see it. Yeah.
no, I really do think they got a solid chance. Let me ask you this. So with Kyrie, Harden, and Kevin Durant, all 3 in the lineup, right? All 3 of those guys in the lineup. The Nets big 3, they went 13-3. So that's roughly
Hmm.
81% in win percentage, right? Do you think the big 3 with Simmons, Kyrie, and KD can be as dangerous as that big 3? We didn't see it in very many games, but do you think they can be as dangerous? You see the win percentage, but
Of course.
do you think that that could at least be a possibility that they can improve?
Of course.
Maybe not reach the 81%, but do you think they can be as dangerous as these 3 guys
Bro, you
on the
got a
floor?
guy coming on the team that wants to pass the ball.
But he can't shoot though.
No, listen, but he can
But he
attack
can't
the
shoot though.
rim.
No. He can't shoot though.
Bro, Ben Simmons know how to dunk.
I can't confirm that he know how to dunk because the last time I seen Ben Simmons play, he had a wide open dunk that he passed up. So I can't confirm what you're saying right now.
So they can't confirm.
Brent said Kyrie needs to play home games if the Nets want to win. It's most likely not possible if he doesn't. Well,
The only way he playing home games is if he get a shot.
what I
You,
mean,
you,
it's new developments going around in New York, and there potentially things are about to change in New York
no,
in
the
terms of
vaccine mandate is still in effect. It's the mask mandate that got lifted.
got you. Okay.
That's it. It's just the mask mandate.
Mm,
But that ass still they still want you to get vaccinated.
wow, that is crazy. So apparently we just got some clarification from somebody that lives in Brooklyn. It was the mask mandate, not the vaccination mandate. Yes. Anyway, it is your boy John Quick. Talk that lingo crew, talk that lingo very fast. I live in Philly, and I never thought that I would see the day that I would love a New York law. I never thought I would see the day. I mean, they need to keep that law in effect. You need a
Yo,
vaccination card, Kyrie, to come in the building in New York. So if we play the Nets in a playoff series, that law needs to stand. That's it. That's
ladies
all
and
I got to
gentlemen, even though that mask mandate,
say.
make sure you still put your motherfucking mask on. Because people are nasty. If you don't want people coughing on you and sneezing on you and those particles falling on your lip,
Mm-hmm.
put a mask on. Wear it where you know you need it, take it off where you know you don't. That's all I'm saying. Stay educated, stay healthy, and stay wise, y'all. Don't let them turn y'all into sheep. Get out here and create a whole nother thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I think the whole mask mandate in New York should be lifted for sure. I do think it is very important that you wear your mask where need be, and you know, we all adults. Most of us are adults. Some adults ain't even fucking adults. I can say that too. Simmons can score. He doesn't need to shoot. He dropped 40 points against the Jazz and Gobert, the defensive player of the year.
That's true.
I'll I'll concede that point to you, Brent. I'll concede that point to you. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. With the Jazz, they are the Jazz. All right. They are as good as they were, as good as the defensive player of the year last season, Rudy Gobert is, and he may now he could win it this year. We'll see. Uh I don't know. We'll talk about defensive player of the year some other time. But the problem with that is that it's not like the Jazz had any defenders or anything like that, and they're a Western team, so they don't see Ben Simmons as often as somebody like the Hawks, who he just played awful against. They don't see him like somebody, let's say, like Miami, who was really good. They definitely don't see him as often as somebody like the Bucks would. You know what I mean? So I'll concede that point to you that he can score. The only thing is that, in my opinion, when Simmons gets around other players that can do really well, he shies away even more from the scoring load. He will step away even further from wanting to score. Um, yeah, man, it's your boy John Quick. Talk that lingo. If you are in here, drop a like. Talib, I'm always mess that up.
Yo, Talib Bands, man. Y'all already know what it is,
Taliban,
man.
because you know what? I want to say Taliban's. Like it's so easy to be like,
Taliban, nah, but
Halloween,
I go by that too.
Taliban's,
Taliban's,
Taliban, Jumpman, them boys out there. Son,
Taliban.
you
You
see what
already
I'm
know the vibe,
saying?
man.
It's so
Yeah.
easy to say that, man. It's so easy to say that. Yeah, man. If you are in here, drop a like. If you are in here, drop a like. My thinking is this, right? For this upcoming season, and I want to ask you this question too. Actually, let me go back to this. You know what a Woj bomb is, right?
Say that again.
Do you know and okay, so in the NBA, when this one reporter right here, this Caucasian gentleman right here, when he drops tweets about different players and their status around the league, it's commonly known as a Woj bomb. Have you ever heard
Hmm.
of that before?
Nah, first time.
First time. Okay. I'm sure Brent has heard about it before. So with the Woj bomb, this gentleman here, he literally knows all the inside scoop trades, all the inside scoop draft picks. If you were gonna be a number one draft pick, this boy knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? And he knows the team that's gonna take you before they even take you. Right? My question to the audience, because obviously this isn't something that you're familiar with, is Woj the best reporter ever? Really, this may be a great question for Brent to answer, because he does have some experience being a reporter for some time, um, for Temple as well. Now, what I want to do is ask you, and I know we coming up on the end of the show here. Which team has a better future? Um, the Nets or the Sixers, based off this trade. Now, I know you are a Nets fan, but if you could objectively answer that question,
Bro, there
which
is no other way to answer that but the old plain truth.
go ahead, let me
The
hear it.
net, who's the better team?
No, which team has the better future?
The
Not
net,
not not right now. What team has the better future?
the Nets.
The Nets have a better future. Why is that so?
The Nets have a better future because they have KD, they have
Mm.
Kyrie, and then they have a young superstar that they can work on.
I
They have
would.
a young superstar that they can work on. So now you have a guy that can come in and let Durant sit down and rest. Now
Mhm,
imagine a whole quarter like Durant come in the first quarter but sits out the second quarter. But
mhm,
Simmons is in there working as if Durant was still in there and they're moving the ball with Kyrie.
mhm.
It's going to look beautiful.
I'll
I'm
concede
excited
that.
for it. I'm excited for it. The Nets, I mean, not the Nets. I'm telling you, the 76ers, y'all going to have a problem in Philly. Yeah, I mean, everyone else is going to look good. And then y'all going to really look at it like, yo, why did we, and the only thing y'all bought was his beard.
Yo, you bugging the fuck out, bro. You bugging out. You bugging out. You
And
bugging out, yo. If you are in here, drop a like, man. You bugging out, yo.
the only thing this nigga Harden brought to Philly, nigga, and a
You
fucking
bugging
beard,
out.
nigga.
You bugging out, my boy. Real talk. All right, so listen, I'm gonna concede that point to you. Let me ask you this: who you think won the trade right now, today? Who you think won today, right now?
The
And,
Nets
rem-
one.
and remember, and remember, Ben Simmons hasn't played a game all year. So go ahead.
The Nets one.
I don't
Hands
know.
down, bro. Hands down. What? Wait till you see the first game.
I
That's
don't
all.
know.
Wait till you see the first game. Was it the Nets easily? Harden is fucking 32. Simmons is 25. Two first round picks. End of discussion. Like I fucking said, yo, double salute Brent Christopher
That's it.
because Nets have a young superstar that they can mold. And like you said, my brother, like you said, my good gracious brother, you said Steve Nash is going to mold this young man. He's going to put
Yes,
the
he
the,
is.
the works and the beats on him. He's not going to get away with what he was doing. Or word you want to act out? Sit the fuck down, nigga. You benched.
Hmm.
Ben Simmons is gonna learn real quick not to fuck around. And why would you want to embarrass yourself in front of KD and Kyrie?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, double salute to Ben Simmons. Even though the way you went about getting the trade was selfish and childish, I'm still happy you got what you wanted, my brother. You understand? Mental health is real. We got to look out for these players. Just because they bowling, don't mean that everything is calling. You feel me? The Nets won, bro. The Sixers, Ben won't score another 40.
I gotta agree with Richard. I gotta agree with Richard. Ben won't ever score 40 again in his career. The Sixers won this trade. Listen, the
But
the
that's another.
Nets are
Y'all some Philly niggas, man.
but listen, the Nets are getting somebody who one was afraid to shoot the ball over somebody who's 5 inches smaller than him. Five
Yo,
inches smaller than him.
nigga, do you see this fucking trade?
No, no, no. Okay, okay. So what we're showing here right now, for those of you who are watching, this right here are these are potential starting lineups for each of these teams. Now, obviously, over here with the 76ers, you got James Harden, Tyrese Maxey, Danny Green, this J. Cole looking motherfucker right here, and then my boy BDB. And then obviously with the Nets, you got Kyrie, Seth Curry. That still pains me to say that. Kevin Durant, this Aussie, and then you got LaMarcus Aldridge, who has been playing pretty decent basketball, being that he is a little bit on the tail end of his career. But yeah, no, this whole this Seth Curry piece really grinds my gears about this trade. Now, I don't think I would be I don't think I would not like this trade as much if they didn't include Seth. I would love this trade. I would absolutely love this trade if Seth was not in this trade. The fact that we had to give y'all, not only did we have to give y'all 2 first-round picks, I could live with that. But when you start throwing in the Currys, that is a royalty family in the NBA. You understand what I'm saying? You can't put any Curry in any trade. I mean, that's just a
Yeah.
royal
It's
family,
like,
bro.
it's like a West Indian not putting curry in a pot. You understand? We
Listen,
put the curry. They put the curry in the pot.
listen. I would definitely rely on Seth to hit a clutch three than Danny Green. At this stage of Danny Green's career, at this stage
You
of Danny
see
Green's
that?
career.
You really want to rely on Danny Green to hit a clutch three in the playoffs over? Exactly. Yo, Brent, you've been on fire this whole night. Double salute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate my boy Brent. You already know the vibes. It is your boy John Quick. Taught that lingo crew. Taught that lingo very fast. You already know the vibes.
Good.
I'm on here with my boy Talib Bands. I got it right.
Here,
I
man. You
got that
already
shit
know,
right. I
man.
got it right.
I'm
I got it right.
with you, man.
Yes, sir. If you are in here, drop a like. I see my people listen or watching on Twitch. What you say, Talib? Double salute, double salute. You already know the vibes. Double salute, my man Brent. I got one last question for y'all. One last question. Oh man, listen, I absolutely hate Papa John's now. I've eaten so much Papa John's in my life that actually it's a Papa John's not too far from my crib. I will burn it down. I will
Hold,
burn it
hold up.
down.
Hold
What's
up.
that? Good.
What's wrong? What's wrong with Papa John's?
It's that garlic sauce in the box. I used to really like it, but now anytime I go there and order it, that's all I smell. I just be smelling the garlic. I don't like it. I don't even like Domino's like that. In fact, I ain't gonna cap. I did get Domino's a couple months back, and I got like this little thin crust sliced piece. It was pretty good. It was like a little Sicilian type. I don't know if it was Sicilian or nothing like that, but it was good though.
That
No,
shit
I don't
sound.
like Papa John's no more. I don't like Papa John. I remember we used to eat Papa John's all the time, though, for sure.
What about Pizza Hut?
I could rock with Pizza Hut. I could rock with Pizza Hut.
Solid double salute. Yo, shout out Pizza Hut. Yo, we need the pieces. Pizza Hut. Send them over here.
I could definitely rock with Pizza Hut. Yeah, I used to love Papa John's like nobody's business. I used to love Papa John's. My my whole thing is my whole thing. Oh yeah, we did get the pan pizza for sure. Did get the pan pizza for sure. My whole thing is with Simmons. I really don't see Simmons putting up another 40 though. I don't see Simmons putting up another 40 in his career.
Like you said, you haven't seen him play with Brooklyn. That's not fair.
Let me put some parameters around my statement just then. Okay. Let me let me put some parameters around that. Ben Simmons won't drop 40 while Kevin Durant and Kyrie are on the floor. So let me make sure I put some parameters around here.
But he'll
Now this
definitely.
this is a very controversial statement right here, Brent. This is a very controversial statement. Domino's, not only is Domino's sauce terrible, but their crust is even far more awful than anybody out there making pizza. We definitely gonna have this best cheesesteak in Philly talk. My man Talib is not from Philly. He is from Brooklyn. He is right in Brooklyn, heart of Brooklyn. My man is damn near 2 miles away from Junior's getting cheesecake and all of that. When we get you to Philly, we definitely gonna have to have you try a couple cheesesteaks. What we gonna do is you're gonna ride around and just section them off, and you know what I mean, just have you try them. But other than that, man, it is your boy John Quick. Talk that lingo crew. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Listen, this Monday we will be back on, me and my brother Talib Bands, talking about a whole host of stuff. You already know the vibes. If you are in here, drop a like. We appreciate y'all tapping in once again. Like I always say, it's harder to keep money than to get it. It's harder to keep money than to get it. And I got a new saying. I ain't never
What's
seen
that,
two
brother?
pretty best. Huh? Huh? What'd you say?
Now I said, what's that saying? Go ahead and let them know.
Yeah, the next saying is I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. There's always one of them got to be ugly.
Yo, that is true.
Y'all, there's always one of them got to be ugly, man. And last super chat here is right. It's not how much you get. 26, 20 boards and 40 points on this team, man. COVID better be in the air. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I agree. Hold up. Back to this whole dominoes thing. I I'm gonna need you to put a different adjective in there other than great, my boy, because it ain't great. Nothing about it is great. Look at y'all boy, man. Look at y'all boy. That's your man's right there, my boy. That's your man's right there. You see?
Rest of the team in the back, nigga. That's your team.
Yeah, but that bull right there, he's a different kind of bull, man. But that right there, let's get it. Let's get it, yo, man.
Ooh,
Let's get it.
ooh,
Let's get it.
ooh.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Talk that lingo crew. We out of here. Yes, sir. Let's get it. What a fantastic duo. What a fantastic duo. We out of here in peace. Yo, anything you guys say to the people, man? Brent, Richard, appreciate y'all tapping in. Courtney, appreciate you tapping in. You already know. Talib, anything you got to say to the people, my boy?
And make sure y'all follow your boy at Really Red X and y'all click that link in my bio.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all click that link in the bio for sure.
In
My
that bio, and when you get taken on that journey to where that link take you, make sure you drop a comment, make sure you
mhm,
like, share, and make sure you
mm,
tell a friend.
to tell a friend. Yes, sir. Talk that lingo, John Quick, Talib Benz. You already know. Out of here. Peace.
Peace.